All right, today we're going to talk about how I got $65,000 of book orders from Clubhouse. And so this is the book over here. This is the book Leveling Up. It's on how to master a game of life. Before my book launch, we had one of my friends from Clubhouse, Giselle Ugarte. She was kind enough to say, hey, why don't we do a book launch room? The room actually had about 150 people at any given time, and so about 1,500 people came through the room, which is pretty good. We talked about the book, people were interviewing me, they were asking me about it, and I was very grateful for that. I didn't expect that type of support, and I wasn't trying to make a big deal out of it, and Giselle did a really good job, and it was basically a 2-hour session. You know, you had people coming in and they were changing their profile pictures in Clubhouse to show the receipt that they actually bought the book. So I got a lot of support there. I'm just really grateful to have all my Clubhouse friends hanging out in there. And so I want to talk about how I did this in Clubhouse, because $65,000 equates to a couple thousand book sales. And if you think about hitting like a Wall Street Journal bestseller list, typically you need like 8,000 or 9,000 sales in a 1 week time frame. In early 2021, so I had spent, I was spending like maybe 30 to 40 hours a week on Clubhouse, which is a lot for the first 2 months. So I started to build up all these friends, all these relationships, and we'd see the same people, we'd hear their voices over and over. The book launch was coming up and I hadn't done a really good job of promoting it. I was just, because my play with the book is going to be more on the advertising side, and we're going to have other stuff tied with it, like a habits journal as well. I was downplaying the long game. I didn't want to, you know, I didn't feel the need to blitz and burn all my audiences. So typically when you launch a book, the publisher wants you to hit all your audiences very aggressively, hit your email list, and that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just I didn't want to do that because I had a longer play with it again. So it was just a different plan for me. With the Clubhouse room, you know, as people would ask me about the book, every now and then I would mention a page that we have, levelingup.com/bulk. That's BULK. And there's different options. If you pay like $300 or something, you might get the book, you might get access to software, you might get some courses, and you go higher and higher. And if you pay 15 grand, you get like a 1-hour call with me, you get a bunch of books, and you get a bunch of other stuff that's tied in with it. For 35 grand, you get to hang out with me for a day. There's 3 other meetings that you'll have with me, and then you'll get access to the peer group that I have with Neil, which is 25 grand as well. So you just got a lot of access there. What happened was one of the people in the group, they looked at the link and they actually got retargeted as well. So they just went and bought it. And so the ROI on a retargeting campaign was really, you know, we spent about $2,000 and then we got, you know, 35 grand in return on that one. Another person, he decided that he wanted to meet with me, and I was actually really nervous when these people were buying these bulk orders, because I'm like, what if I don't deliver? What if they're not happy with the call? And thankfully, they came into the call from a position of, hey, we're ready to learn and really grateful to just be able to hang out with you. I wasn't expecting that, right? So I was surprised, also grateful. And so we got a 35 grand sale, a 15 grand sale, and then another 15 grand sale for a total of 65 grand. And it built up a lot of goodwill. And there are also some other people in the room, they bought the book. Yeah, I was just totally floored by the support. You know, what I also want to say too is that on Clubhouse, as of this recording, a lot of these artists are doing NFT drops on Clubhouse too. And the other day, one of my friends, Wolf, he helped Time Magazine do an NFT drop, and they sold about 430 grand, I believe, in NFTs. And it's just going crazy right now. Like, I think Blau did a drop, the DJ, he did a drop. I think it was like a 7-figure drop on Clubhouse. So you have a lot of these creative types going in and doing NFT drops. I should have done an NFT drop for the book when it was coming out, and then I think it would have done well. And I probably should have put all my firepower into the Clubhouse room and doing some type of NFT drop where I would have said, hey guys, pay $20 for the book and you also get a $20 NFT, and then the people could have resold it. So I think there's a lot of interesting things you can do with NFTs and then combining it with Clubhouse. I think what I did, I accidentally lucked into it. And I just want to share this story with you, so hopefully it'll give you some ideas. I don't know long term if Clubhouse is going to be the winner with this drop in audio. I think it's going to be a feature that's adopted by a lot of these other social channels. You know, I will say that, look, I established a lot of trust by hanging out with these people. They got to know, like, and trust me. And yeah, that's why it worked out. So if you haven't picked it up yet, levelingup.com. And if you want to check out the bulk page, it's levelingup.com/bulk. That's BULK. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.